Hey girlies! Welcome back to another Dress to Impress video here on the channel. In today's video, we are going to be talking about the new Lunar New Year update that is actually happening this Saturday, because the release date has officially been announced, and it is coming out this Saturday on the 21st. Dress to Impress did just leak some new items that are coming in the update, which I'll be showing you guys today. But before we get into today's video, do not forget to like and subscribe, as well as turning on those notification bells so you do not miss any of my videos. Let's just get right into it. So, Dress to Impress actually made this post just a few hours ago, and this is basically what they said. They said, "We're absolutely honored to celebrate Lunar New Year in DTI. This mini update is coming Saturday, February 21st, 2026 at 9 a.m. my time." Of course, it depends on your time zone, so make sure you check what time that is for you. They also explained a little bit about the culture and celebration, which I honestly love seeing in these seasonal updates. And then at the very, very bottom, they actually leaked two super cute new sets. Now, just from looking at these, I think they look so good. Basically, last year's Lunar New Year was the year of the snake. And as we all know, they actually gave us 3 code items. One of the codes was something like Year of the Snake. I'm not completely sure of the exact name, but it was definitely snake-themed. We got snake accessories like a headpiece, bracelets, and a necklace. If you guys remember, in one of my previous videos, I was talking about how Dress to Impress might bring back last year's Lunar New Year codes, because recently they have been bringing back older codes and rare items. So I thought there was a really big chance for them to bring back those Lunar New Year codes from last year. Now, since this year's Lunar New Year is the year of the horse, not the year of the snake, the chances of them bringing back the snake code items are probably very small. It wouldn't really match the theme. But there is still a huge chance that they could bring back the other 2 codes that gave us the suit and the dress. I'm not completely sure, of course. We'll just have to find out once the update drops, or if Dress to Impress decides to leak anything else before Saturday. But going back to the new items, they look so good. We have these super cool pants, and then we have these really cool hats. I honestly love these hats. I think they look amazing. Just look at them. It looks like they come with different toggles because they're basically the same hat, but they're styled differently. One model is wearing it normally, and the other looks like she's holding it in a different position. So it definitely looks like we're getting multiple toggle options, which makes it even better. And then we also have the little belts, which I think are such a cute detail. One of the outfits looks very similar to the suits they added last year, and the other one gives similar vibes to the dress from last year's update, just without the same patterns. Either way, I'm so excited for these to be added. I honestly think they're going to look so good in-game, and I really feel like this year's Lunar New Year update is going to be so good overall. Now, here is also the new event page that you can follow on Roblox. As you guys can see, it says Lunar New Year, and this is what it looks like right now. It still says more information coming soon, so we haven't gotten too much detail yet. The first official leak was obviously today with the 2 new sets, but I'm definitely expecting Dress to Impress to drop even more sneak peeks very, very soon. It does look like this update is going to last for 1 week because it expires the Saturday after it releases. So if there are going to be new codes, which I honestly think there will be, they will probably be limited for that 1 week only. Again, I'm not 100% sure. These are just my theories based on what they've done before. Like I told you guys earlier, let's go into the dressing room and take a look at last year's Lunar New Year items so I can show you what might have a possibility of coming back. Okay, so now that we're in the dressing room, here are all the items from last year's Lunar New Year. We have this piece right here, the suit, and then we have the Year of the Snake accessories. The snake headpiece, snake necklace, and snake bracelet. Like I mentioned before, these snake accessories are probably not likely to return, since this year is the year of the horse. it just wouldn't really match the theme. But when it comes to the actual clothing items like the suit and the dress, I honestly feel like Dress to Impress might bring them back for a limited time, maybe even for just 24 hours. We've already seen them do this recently. For example, Cupid's Cloud came back during this year's Valentine's update, but it was only available for 24 hours. So there is definitely a pattern there. That's why I think there's still a strong possibility that some of last year's Lunar New Year clothing codes could return in some form. Of course, we won't know for sure until the update drops or until Dress to Impress officially says something. I'm not sure if they'll announce it beforehand or if it'll just surprise us once it's live. But either way, I'll be here to keep you guys updated as always. Anyways, that does bring us to the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Let me know what you are most excited about for this year's Lunar New Year update. Honestly, I cannot wait. I'm excited for everything, especially the 2 new sets we saw today. They look so cool and so cute, and I already know the outfits are going to be insane. Before we end today's video, do not forget to like and subscribe, as well as turning on those notification bells so you do not miss any of my videos. And with that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!